reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Houston. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with a win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Ware. Just 5 to shoot.
Can you stand in one spot, Draymond?
From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. Now here's Jordan. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh my God.
Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Now, here is Robinson. Outside Artest. Pass to Rondo. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Another miss by Houston.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And then Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And here's KD for three. That doesn't go either for KD.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Ware. 18 feet out. Good work there as it goes.
That is a tough shot.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Houston. Still without a basket in the game. For three, Durant drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Jordan. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's to Holiday. Jordan inside. Right side, Rondo. Outside, KD. Now Robinson. They set the pick. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Holiday. New York needs to get off a shot. And Durant with the block.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Houston in the lead. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, good on the three.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Jordan drives in. That one goes in.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact. Takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
Now here's Rondo. Still without a basket. Now Durant. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 3. Good on the bucket.
That jumper is so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Here is Jordan. Anunoby outside. Stolen by Artest. And it's Houston on the break. And a wide open look for Rondo. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, you know, Rondo had to like this look. To fire it off so confidently. Yeah, he liked it all right.
Pass to Green. Outside Holiday. Takes a three. Robinson pulls it in. It's tipped. And stolen by Jordan. Durant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Holiday with it. Now Green, defended by Durant. Pass to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Here's Robinson. And finish off by
Ball back.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
And here is Jordan. Outside Holiday. Outside Green. Back to Holiday.
Came on with you. It's the ball play, man. Every time I get a little.
Houston leads by 9. Now here is our test. Scoreless thus far. Now Rondo. Houston needs to get a shot. Durant for 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Anunoby outside. No good with the triple. And so here is Houston. 9-point game. A shot by KD. No good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Good on the three-point shot.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now here's Suggs. Shoots the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Hardaway. It's Dort on the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Lets it go from the wing. And it's White missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Boucher. He's guarded by Adebayo. It's stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Well, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
Now, here's Dort. Outside Collins. Pocket 6. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
Here's Holmgren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Hardaway. Hasn't made one yet. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
White looking around. Driving inside. Here's Holmgren. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
He wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Hardaway with him. Here's Collins. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Here's Hardaway. It's good. Hardaway has got the first basket of the second quarter for New York.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here is Hardaway. Back to Boucher. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Suggs. Hardaway, no good. Rockets leading by 8. And here comes White, leading the fast break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to White. Back to Smith. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
Well, White right there showing you he's opportunistic on offense. Saw the lane open up and exploded right through it.
Right side, Jordan. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Ware. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Back to Suggs. Outside, White. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Anunoby, good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside, Jordan. Here's Ware. Defended by Holmgren. White, wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Holiday. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting with three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Jordan. Following the score by Houston. Pass to Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here is Suggs. 5 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Suggs. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the middle. Here's Smith. Boucher with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Hardaway. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Knicks trailed by 12. It's Dort on the wing. To Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And it's Hardaway atop the key. They could use a bucket. That one wide left. Rockets leading by 12.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. deciding where to go with it. Outside Artest. It's up a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
New York, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Robinson. Over Collins. Robinson misses. Knicks trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. There's a screen by Collins. It's Hardaway with the drive. They push it up 4-on-3. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Durant. Outside, Smart. Durant inside.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Outside, Dort. Goes up from the top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Takes it inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Hardaway. From the arc. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Outside, KD. Shot on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. KD's got 14 points for the game.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Boucher. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Rockets leading by 16. Pass to KD. Rondo looking around. Outside, KD. That doesn't go either for KD.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Hardaway. Robinson with the block. Smart on the wing. Inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And So it's Houston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Knicks trail by 18. Outside, Dort. The offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Down low. And finish off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Durant for three. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On three-pointer, Wiggins. Rockets with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Durant, that's good.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
Now here is Hardaway. Over in the corner, Dort. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The three from KD. Knicks trailed by 21. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now, Jordan. Has to wear. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. And Draymond Green picks up.
No.
That is his
How
first.
can I get a charging game call when I'm going across? I'm running laterally across the court.
No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Houston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Outside Artest. Here's Durant. And it's Houston with another.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here is Jordan. Off the run. And no good. Great D that time from Artest.
Yeah, the offense stuffing a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Has to wear. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Outside, Smart. The tray. The Knicks pull it in. Jordan outside. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And here's KD for three. From deep.
Man, Isaiah Jackson.
Durant's got 26.
You know,
Isaiah Jackson.
They had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Outside, KD. And another three for Houston.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And, you know, he just continues to make the right decisions when he has the ball. Holiday with a really high basketball IQ.
Pass to Smart. Here's KD. Jackson up top. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
KD with it from outside the arc. And another three for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The shot's good from Smith.
Oh my God.
Fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Outside, Green. Lets it go from 14. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's White. He's got 7. The shot by Adebayo, no good. To the inside. Holiday left side. Jordan outside. Pass to Green. Holiday.
That's not who I wanted to pass the ball to. Come on.
Leading the fast break. And White slams it in.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Ware. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Holmgren. And Anunoby slams it in. Rockets leading by 17. Here's Suggs. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 8 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by New York.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here, defending the triple.
Pass to Ware, wide open. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Rockets leading by 21. And that one's good. Suggs. He's got 13.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Here's Jordan. The Rockets making the shot. Anunoby outside. From outside, off the mark. White, left side. Pass to Smith. Outside, White. Adebayo with the ball. Pocket 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adebayo's got his third basket of the night.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Jordan looking it over. Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Over in the corner, White. Offline with his three. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Suggs with the ball. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. Thank you. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And here is Suggs. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Dort. And they get it back. Pass to Collins. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Suggs looking around. White left side. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Over Collins. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here are the Knicks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Wiggins from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And now the Knicks on the break. Collins looking around. Outside Hardaway. Right side Collins. Out to Hardaway. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Pass to White. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New York with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside, Dort. Boucher with the ball. He's guarded by Adebayo. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Holmgren. To end the drought. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Hardaway. With the floater. It's blocked.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
It's good on the putback.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Boucher. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Wiggins. Off with the layup. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Down low. Wiggins. And the rejection by Smith.
And another miss.
Woo.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, Dort. There's a screen by Collins. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Houston now. They've got an 8-0 run. And it's Smith missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Holmgren with the steal. And here we go. Houston running again. Lets it go from deep. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Dort wide open. Connects from 3-point range.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Timeout called the Rockets. enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Now, Jordan. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Holiday. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down a three of his own.
Suggs with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Smith. For the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Holiday. Anunoby outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday. Getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
And here is Suggs. Adebayo the screen. Now Holmgren. Back to Suggs. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Anunoby. Outside Green. Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The all-around contributions of Draymond Green. That's where his value lies. He's always making the right play.
1:30 left in the game. Now, here's Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. That one's off. Still out of sync. New York with the ball.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Back to Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now Suggs. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this win put...
Yes, sir. Good game. Oh, 6 weeks.